Hey guys, want to do a quick check-in. We've got a bit of an unusual event going on right now. So it's not clear whether or not this was an intended consequence or what was going on. Earlier this morning, so we know that there's a 4-day event for doubling tokens right now. Earlier this morning, the morning after Thanksgiving, they were doing a ×4. So if you got a silver chest, you'd get 4 tokens instead of 2 tokens. And that was a lot, and there wasn't any event notice or anything else like that going on. So again, it wasn't clear. So I was using a whole bunch then. Later on in the day, it actually went to a ×8, and that's currently what we're seeing. And so I've got this this quick loot video pulled up and just showing, or this image just showing for a purple chest. So it's ×8 for silver, ×16 for a gold, and then for a purple chest you get 24 tokens. Just an enormous number of tokens. That's just about a month's worth of doing a single dungeon that you get in for one of these. So, phenomenal amount of tokens you can get right now. It's not really clear if this is something they intended to do. It's a little bit strange. It didn't fall directly on Thanksgiving, but the day after. Maybe some kind of a Black Friday sale of tokens. Who knows? But it's working out really well. So a few quick suggestions. This is just going to be a bonus video. We won't do it scheduled or anything. And just talk about this for a minute. I would suggest, unless you are absolutely in love with Lupina and really want to do that event, there are some good rewards for the current Lupina event that's going on. Let's see if we can go through here. No! Hopefully they're not fixing it right this minute. So I was trying to use as many as I could. I actually went through. We'll go and do this update in real time. It's hard to keep up with Dungeon Boss. They do so many little mini patches and updates that oftentimes when I put a video out, they're already, within that next day or something. It's going to be hard because they'll make an update in between. So we'll see if we'll do a couple quick loots after this and see if we still have the same behavior and get this video right out there. So like I said, we got a 4-day event for double tokens. Earlier today, we were at 4 tokens for a silver chest. Now we're doing 8 tokens. Maybe they'll, have some more trouble. We'll get even higher than that. But for now, I'm trying to capitalize. I do recommend using gems if you've got any to, especially when it was at ×8. And we're going to check it again here real quick. So it just reloaded with their little mini patch there. Could be to put new content out. Could have been to fix something that wasn't intended. So let's check it out. A side, kind of a minor note, I'm sure you guys have noticed there are dungeons that take 5 energy and dungeons that take 7 energy. And if you're early in the game, maybe it doesn't matter too much. You just try to get whatever heroes you're going for right then. I'm getting closer and closer to that 6-star mark now with some of the heroes. Here you can see I'm almost all the way towards the 6-star. I'm getting very close, especially with these high multipliers. So I'm trying to do the 5 energy ones so that for any of the characters, and just sticking on those, and we've got this very high token output, in order to maximize the number of tokens I get. Because once I get NubNub up to that 250, and he's a 6-star, I don't need to farm for him anymore, and I'm not going to get tokens in any of the portals for him. So for me, that's the most efficient use of energy, is to try to use it on these 5 energy dungeons. Let's go through here and see if they made any changes. We'll just do quick loot. Got another note to mention on that, but first let's see what the results are. Alright, we're not going to see it here. That's alright, we'll do it again real quick. Alright, silver, we'll find out. It's still at 8. So that's great for us. I don't know what they fixed. If they just put new content that's going to be coming out very soon. So we'll go back, now that we know that's still intact, and talk about a couple other things. One is, since they're doing so many tokens right now, again, this is like over 8 tokens for each one. That's like a week's worth, even with the very lowest, even with the silver chest. So I do recommend, if you've got some gems saved up, at least do 2. Let's see here, trying to get into, to look at that. It's not opening up on the screen, so we'll back out real quick. Trying to look at being able to get additional energy. Hopefully it'll pop up this time. Alright, so you can do this all the way to the left, this plus 25 stamina. You can do it 2 times. Each time it will cost 25 gems. So I recommend doing that. After that, the cost goes up. So it doubles, and then, you know, you're starting to get diminishing returns. At least the first 2 times, I'd say it's well worth it. After that, it's going to be your own, you know, personal decision on that. Again, I would stay away from, for me, getting 8 tokens in. I would stay away from the other event. You know, there are some good rewards for that, but just 8 tokens is too hard to pass up. Let's go look at the actual event here. Let's see if we can scroll down now. There we go. So I wonder if they published it twice, if that somehow there's that multiplier. You can see it's coming up 2 times. So times 2 times 2. That at least would have gotten us to the 4. I don't know if they have another event they accidentally put in there with another times 2. This one looks like it was intentional. So it's a separate event that goes, you know, this one goes 3 more days, the other one goes 7 more hours, so not a whole lot more of additional time. And I thought that we had, there we go, the challenge dungeon here. So you can get some good Lupina tokens here. And Lupina is very difficult to get a hold of, but again, for me, that 8 tokens is just, that has so much more value. I'm going to stick with that for now. The other thing I'd like to mention, I'd like to hear from some other people. I've been getting a lot of errors every time I go through campaign maps. Not doing it in Quick Loot, but just doing a regular run-through. I'm getting errors that come up a lot, like probably 75% of the time. Maybe more. Almost every time I'm getting errors that come up, and it's some kind of, I don't know, 8 to 10 digit code. It's always different letters and numbers, and you've got to restart the game and go back in. And when that happens, it seems like I'm getting a fairly low chest drop rate, so I have been going ahead and doing more quick looting. There's not enough time to really get a good sampling of how well this is working, and if that has any effect on the chest drops. But for now, I'm going to just avoid it. So just try to stick with getting them through other means. So that's all I really want to talk about, and I will meet back up, and we'll have another video headed out tomorrow morning. But for now, I would say enjoy those token drops, and we'll see everyone soon. Thanks again for watching.